Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Trey Turner. That one a little bit high, and we're underway here in Game 4. Into center. Hernandez hustling after it. Snags it on the run. One down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Big time power. That clips the corner. One out, bases empty. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And here comes Alec Bohm. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Christopher Sanchez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Right through there for a strike. Sanchez, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch is downstairs. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping...
And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Betts into second. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
One out, runner at second. And now the veteran third baseman, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Betts over at second, one down. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a tapper. The throw to first, and Hernandez is out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and here's Freddie Freeman. First pitch misses. Runner at second, two down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That one lifted to left. Schwarber makes the play, and that is that. One left for LA. We played an inning, no score. Game 4 of the division series. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Glass now back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Check swing, and he went. And a count 2-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Gets under it and pops it up. Hernandez under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And off the base of the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Bader up to the plate. Just missed. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at second. In the dirt, blocked. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
This is Bryson's stop. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Fouled off to the right. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 gone here.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground to third. Boom. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed. The next offering misses. Now 3-1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
And a strike on the outside edge.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Schwarber over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That one's in there. Strike 1. Inside, just missed.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, center field. Hernandez has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay, and he's in there as a run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Singled and scored his first time. Almost got him. Glass now, ready and deals. Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. That one not close. 3-1 now.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man at second. And a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting catcher
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Max Kepler at the plate. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The kick, the 3-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Andy Pages. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in, Ben Wertvet, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's too high.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Foul ball there. Next offering is down low. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Pajes at second. Rortvedt at first with no outs. And that misses off the outside edge. And the next pitch is way outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Here's Mookie now. Doubled his first time. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Third baseman
Grounded out
Teoscar
his first time up.
Hernandez.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
One out. Runners at first and second. Outside low. It's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and the count's full. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. On to third. Save as they score a pair on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. That's smacked on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. That misses, and a count 1-2. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 5-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the dirt. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Action in the pen down there. Ranger Suarez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And a 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one hit to first, and that squirts through. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back, and here is Harrison Bader. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that's in there at the knees.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a swing and a miss there. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson
So
Stott.
digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Here's Turner now.
Shortstop.
He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman. Turner is out.
Now batting left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is struck out and he is walked. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. Very high with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one pulled foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here is Harper. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in LA, bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Catcher, Ben
like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Ben Wortvet digs in now. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. A little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off, 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 2. The shortstop takes a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Rortvedt over at second. Ohtani at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One out, runner at second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Man at second. Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard hit right side. Harper tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Phillies 3.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Dodgers.
and there's a new arm in the mound to start the 5th.
86.
Number 86.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Ground ball right side. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's JT Realmuto. That's outside. 1-0. The pitch. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, designated hitter Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Just off the inside edge.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
The Dodgers leading by 4 here in Game 4 of the NLDS. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Phillies 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tommy Edman. Suarez back to work. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next, for the
Kike
Dodgers,
Hernandez at
center
the plate.
fielder Kike Hernandez.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Edman on at first, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that one missing low.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for LA, Alex Call. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 7-3. Game 4 of the division series. So here's Bader now. Bader measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that drops in for a strike. Ball 1 there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Hernandez snags it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And another ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner on at third, 1 gone. In the air, out towards left center. Call, makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 86 will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
This offense needs to dig deep. I mean, they're building momentum with a few innings still to play, and now they're in striking distance. We might have a dramatic finish in store for us today.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that one is inside, ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Betts whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that is the third out of the inning. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Phillies 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. That one ripped left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So, man aboard, and here's the catcher, Ben Wortvet. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, he will score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Rortvedt stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Betts, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. That's inside. Turns and fires to Betts. This one in the dirt. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Squirts away a little bit. And it's even up. Hard on the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Phillies 4. And we're back. Here's Bryce Harper. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
It starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he chases that one. And Harper down on strikes.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Anthony Banda out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Alec Bohm now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The Phillies down by 4 late here in game 4. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field and a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now Brandon Marsh. On the ground to first. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Now this is through for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
He was all over that
hitter,
one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So bases all loaded up. And now the DH, Max Kepler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, you're in game 4 of the NLDS. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting.
So up next, Harrison Bader, 1 for 3. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. The tying run at the plate. Now 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! Big time blast. A grand slam. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And it ties it up. It's 8-8.
Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tanner Scott done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 80.
Number 80. Emmett Sheehan.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bryson Stott will hit next. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they jump out front. It's 9-8. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Fouled off left side. And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Man at first, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies, and that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And another ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs on the outside corner, and now 3-1. And that clips the inside corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Turner around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Robertson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together for him. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
No outs, runner at first. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short, dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
90 feet, so huge right there. The diving stop cuts off the lead runner at second, keeps him out of scoring position. That's a tremendous job. I know they would have wanted the double play, but at least you keep that tying run from being 90 feet closer to home plate.
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from it.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Zips it to first. That's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And that is out of play. Two now. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Baseman, Alec Bohm.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pages takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Call, pulls it down, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 8. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
For Philadelphia, number 25, Matt Strahm.
So now we'll pinch hitter, Will Smith.
And he would be the tying run boot, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Yohan Duran, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Kirkering, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Throws on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Ben Workvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. That's a hit, and the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air right side. Marsh settles under it. He's got it. And that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Justin Dean into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First offering, and it just misses. Vesia, a 6'1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that misses. And now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 10-8. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. That's in there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader, and he provided a huge moment in the 7th inning, Chris.
Yeah, probably the moment of the game, Boog. Put a great swing on it and put a 4 spot up on the scoreboard.
And ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's the strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in late here in game 4. Now he breaks his bat. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's already homered in this game. And he takes a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 4 of the NLDS. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez hustling after it. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Dodgers 8. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran.
Now pitching.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. And I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Up next,
come in and
Dodgers,
close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Phils leading by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. The 0-2. Curve in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Duran is just 1 strike away. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series.